Hey guys, Helen here from Goodna Street Life, Helen's Haven, and I'm in the pod. We've got the pods going. They're all up and running with their little lights and their little USB things. This pod belongs to Dimitri from the Goodna Discount Pharmacy, and I'll show you outside. And thank Christ I'm not homeless no more. So these are our pods, and so today the introductory is not only to show you our pods, it's to open the month. In 1 month's time from tomorrow, on the 9th of July, we'll be having Sleepout at Helen's Haven down in the block of land. The pods will go down there. So here's the deal. Are you ready? You can register as a person. You can register as a family. You can register as a business. If you want to sleep in one of my pods at the Sleepout on the 9th of July, you have to raise more than $1,000 between who you register with. That's $1,000. Any pods that aren't fulfilled with that $1,000 will be auctioned off on the night to the highest bidder to sleep in them. So just give us a couple of days. There'll be forms on the webpage and you will be able to go on there and get sponsorship forms. At the moment, we sit here with the two pods. One's from the Goodna Discount Drug Store, and one is from bringing people together through employment, Matchworks. And here we have Matchworks
Marcy,
and Goodna Discount Drug
and
Store.
Dimitri, wave.
Okay, so these, we will probably start opening these pods in about 3 weeks. We will open the pods to the homeless once we get all of our other stuff done. We need to get keys for the gate for the police, and we need to get our lockers and that set up. But we'll be right for the winter. These are the first two sponsors. The sponsor for a pod for any business out there is $3,000, and you get this with your wrapping of your logo, and we'll take care of your pod forever and ever and ever. So in the pod we put a sleeping bag, blankets, has USBs, lights. The pods are only to be slept in overnight, and we will clean them during the day. They are powered by, each of them's powered by their own solar panel, so they don't cost us anything, and we can put them anywhere we like. We'll start off with 10 pods, so that's 10 people every night we can keep off the streets. We'll feed them, and hopefully one day they'll trust us enough to come down to our housing down there and then get into transitional housing. So that's about it. These are the piece de resistance. These are an initiative of Goodna Street Life. These are our pods, and they've been a long time. They've been a lifelong dream of mine, a long time, and now they've come into fruition, and I couldn't think of two much more deserving businesses than to put our first two on display. So Saturday, 9th of July, we head off 5 o'clock. We'll have a barbecue, we'll have karaoke. Come 6:30, you'll be given a bottle of water. You don't have anything until 6 o'clock the next morning. You can bring as much cardboard as you want to make yourself a house. You bring a sleeping bag and you bring some clothes to wear. That is it. There's no extra clothes. Don't pack a bag. Don't bring a pillow. That is what we have to have. Cardboard, sleeping bag, and whatever clothes and shoes that you can put on. And that is all you're allowed to have. We will feed you for dinner and we will feed you for breakfast. Okay? All the money raised, of course, goes back to Goodna Street Life, which in turn goes back into the community. So we're hoping to, this year, we're hoping to raise $15,000 for the Sleepout. We are not the Vinnie Sleepout. We won't be raising millions of dollars. But unlike the Vinnie Sleepout, we won't be sleeping in car parks either. We'll be sleeping in a paddock near a creek. Bring your kids. Teach them what it's like. Kids can have the fairy lights, the solar lights. They can have all of that. Make it a family affair. Bring your kids and maybe teach them a little bit about what it's like when you aren't as privileged as some of us are. So, is that all I got to do now, Stephen?
Yes.
To lift the fan? Oh, the fan's not down yet, Steve. Okay, so they're the pods, guys. I'm so impressed about it.
Yeah, thank you to everybody that's made it happen.
Yeah, thank you to everybody that did it. Some of my guys here at the Haven Steve, our maintenance guy, mate,
Yeah.
they have just busted their ass in the last 2 weeks to get this because it's the first time since the flood we've had a chance to come back and pay attention to it. And they've just busted their asses, and my heart goes out to them. And, you know, as I said before, we might run this place, but the community own it, and these guys help build it, and, you know, it's for everybody. So come down on the 9th of July, come and support it. Come down, we sing, we all wear stupid, what do we call them, onesie things, and we have a great time. But at the end of the day, it raises awareness for a great cause. So hope to see you there.